Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories. Now, a lot of you have been bothering me to get back to the Cards of Power series, so I've decided to do that tonight, and I'll make it my goal to do I'll try to do at least one a week for the next little while. Now, this episode is going based on two different suggestions I had, so let's check them out.
Hi, my name is Esther, and I'd like to make a suggestion for the Cards of Power series, where you travel to another part of the alien's moon, and you find a tiger cub that's light blue, with silver stripes, and has ice and wind powers, and it can make a ice tornado thing that sweeps you up in a whirlwind. Thanks, I love your podcast.
Thank you, Esther. And Esther, I got to admit to you that when I listened to that the first time, I thought you said time card. And that's kind of what I put in the story, as opposed to time cub. So sorry about that. Let's check out the second idea.
Hello, my name's James. I'm from Denver, Colorado. And I was wondering for a suggestion in the Cards of Power universe. If you could be wandering around in the alien planet you're on right now, and an alien challenges you to a duel and you accept, but you lose, and the alien takes Magnus for his prize, and you have to try and win back Magnus. Thanks, I love your podcast.
Love it, James. I don't think we've ever actually lost a duel in the entire Cards of Power series. So it's probably about time to make that happen. Anyway, I'm going to put together James and Esther's idea, even though I did mess up Esther's a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Now it's time to get as comfy as you can in that bed, close your eyes, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. You wake up in the alien hotel on the alien moon that you're currently visiting, part of the Galactic Card Federation. You see Magnus curled up on a bed beside you. Is it time to get up already? He asks. Yeah, I think we better get going. You hear a knock on your door. You quickly walk over, look through the view hole, and see that it's Phoenix, the gatekeeper you met yesterday. You quickly open the door. Good morning, Phoenix says. Are you ready for adventure? Yeah, you say. Let's get going. Magnus jumps up off of the bed and follows you and Phoenix over to an elevator and down to the alien hotel lobby. Strangely, as the elevator opens, you smell the same smell you're used to on Earth. A complimentary continental breakfast. As you walk out into the lobby, you see all sorts of food that you've never seen before, but you also see all kinds of food from Earth. All of your favorites. Whoa, they have Earth food here too? You ask. Earth food? What's Earth food? Oh, I know what you mean. You're probably talking about why you see so much food here that you recognize from your planet. Well, most corporations are actually intergalactic corporations. They may not announce it, but most corporations have a sub-corporation on each planet. Strangely, taste in food seems to be similar throughout the galaxy, with a few differences, of course. You look at Phoenix and, well, he does look rather human after all, other than the whole lizard tail thing. Why wouldn't he like the same food as you? Together, you head over to the breakfast buffet and get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, picking all of your favorite breakfast foods. eating them as quickly as you can and heading back out towards the gate. As you approach the gate this time with Phoenix, your card core lights up. The gate lights up in the same way, and the doors swing open. You and Phoenix walk inside the protected area, a protected area you've never been in before. So is this like a beginner or intermediate, advanced, mythic, or like a deity level? You ask. I have no idea what you're talking about, Phoenix replies. We don't split up our areas. This area has magical creatures and wild magics of all different levels. I would just not recommend taking on something you can't handle. That's right. Not everyone splits up their areas like you do on Earth. Alright, well, let's check it out, you say. You reach into your card core and activate your tech suit. A card glows in front of you, transforms into energy, and reforms itself as a high-tech suit surrounding your entire body. You suddenly feel far more powerful. Are you ready to proceed? A voice says from inside the suit. Ready, you answer. Do you have a way to fly too? You ask. Do I have a way to fly? Phoenix answers. And then a card glows in front of him, transforms into energy, and forms itself around his, shoulders and back in the form of a cape. A cape that looks like a superhero cape. Phoenix then floats up into the air. Whoa, cool, you say. Some sort of super cape. You think about floating, and your suit automatically activates, allowing you to fly high up into the air. You and Phoenix take off over top of the alien planet, looking down at all of the interesting plants and trees and, creatures below. Alien creatures you've never seen before. Gigantic pink worms of some kind, monkeys with wings, creatures made entirely out of energy. The area is huge too, all sorts of different biomes. Off to the left you see a sort of mountainous region covered in snow. In the center is something that looks a lot like a jungle with plants that seem a bit different. There's lakes spread out throughout, and off to the right is a zone that looks kind of inhospitable, made entirely out of volcanoes, lava, and fire. Wow, that place looks kinda cool, Magnus says, looking in that direction. You then catch a glimpse of something below you. Someone wearing what looks like a gigantic mech suit, much larger than your own, unleashes a blast of energy directly from its core. It knocks out a creature that kind of looks like a mix between a dragon and a monkey, and sends it flying into a large tree. You watch as the card holder lands beside the creature, activates its card core, and turns the thing into a card. As you float overhead watching the alien or whoever it is, he seems to notice you. He looks up at the sky and then blasts up towards you. Is there something I can help you with? The person inside the suit asks. No, we're just looking. That was a pretty cool blast of energy you have there. That didn't look like anything compared to what I can do, Magnus says, floating beside you.
Is that so?
The man responds.
Well, how would you like to put that to the test?
How would I like to put that to the test? I don't know where you're from, but if you think you have a more powerful heat blast than I do, you've got another thing coming.
Then I challenge you to a duel.
You feel your card core activate. Duel initiated. Pick the terms. Oh, man. All right, let's say 1 card versus 1 card, and the prize will be a single card from the other person's deck.
Terms accepted. I will be using my tech suit,
the man says.
And we will be using me,
Magnus replies. Magnus then begins to glow. He grows through his different forms, becoming an intermediate dragon, a large legendary dragon, an enormous mythical dragon, and a somewhat smaller, more reasonable-sized deity-level dragon. A black dragon with veins of pure energy.
This should be fun,
the man responds. You and Phoenix back out of the way, floating over to the side where you can get a good vantage point of the battle.
Ready, set, go,
the man says, and immediately unleashes a blast of red-hot energy from the center of his tech suit. The blast hits Magnus, who just begins to laugh. Is that all you got? That just kinda tickles. Magnus then draws in all of the energy in the air. It suddenly becomes cold, and Magnus begins to glow, a bright white color, pure plasma energy. Then he unleashes a blast of plasma fire directly at the opponent. As the blast hits the man, something unexpected happens. His suit seems to absorb the power. It begins to glow brighter and brighter. Little lines in the suit that you couldn't see before light up with power.
No, thank you for that,
the man replies, and then he unleashes another blast of energy that seems enhanced. The blast hits Magnus, and this time you can tell that it hurts.
Well, that's not the only trick I have,
Magnus says, swooping down towards the ground. The ground beneath him instantly melts into lava, burning all of the vegetation in the area. Magnus then sends huge balls of lava flying out of the ground. The man's suit activates and unleashes a sort of automatic defense system. Lasers blast out of every part of the suit, instantly breaking apart any bit of lava coming towards him. Seeing that his attack isn't working, Magnus draws some more lava up in the air, shaping it into large spikes and hardening it into obsidian. The obsidian shards shoot through the air, spinning left and right, and attempt to attack the man as well. But again, his automatic system blasts lasers, and each piece of obsidian is broken apart. The man then dives down into the ground, straight into the lava. The lava slowly dissipates. It cools and the man shoots out again, glowing again with red-hot energy. He unleashes another blast that hits Magnus and sends him flying to the ground. How can he have this much power? You ask. Magnus shakes off the attack, gets up, and begins to glow even brighter, hotter and hotter and hotter, until you have to activate an energy shield just to stop it from destroying you or burning you and Phoenix apart. You extend the energy shield bubble over to Phoenix as well. Clearly, Magnus is very, very mad. He focuses all of his energy and blasts it at the man one more time. The man immediately begins to absorb the energy, his suit glowing brighter and brighter and brighter as every part of the blast gets completely absorbed. The man blasts the energy back towards Magnus and pushes him so hard that he slams into the ground. When the beam of energy stops and Magnus starts to rise up, little, strings shoot out of the man. They attach themselves to every part of Magnus, and then they begin to, suck his energy out. The strings start to glow as all of the heat energy from Magnus begins to transfer itself into the suit. Then the man unleashes another blast of energy, a continuous blast of energy. He absorbs the energy from Magnus and immediately unleashes it back into Magnus's chest. When the attack is over, Magnus stops glowing. He turns into just a plain black dragon, tries to lift his head up, and fails. He transforms into energy, reforms into a card, and shoots into your core. Duel 1, you hear a voice say. Pick your card. You suddenly feel a strange sensation take over your body. Your card core activates, and all of your cards begin to float in front of your body. The man in the tech suit flies over towards you, looks at the cards, focuses on Magnus's, and reaches out to grab it. No, you say, as the card activates, detaches from your card core, and enters his own.
Thanks, kid, the man says. If you ever want a rematch, you can find me around here.
The man blasts off as you slowly float down to the ground, feeling like a part of you has just been taken. Magnus. No, not Magnus. You hadn't really thought this through before. Of course you could eventually lose a duel, and of course they could take Magnus. Even if it was mostly his fault he got taken for being so arrogant in the first place. You start to think through the different cards you have. Surely one of them should be able to defeat this guy. But you're honestly not sure. You're not even sure if all of his powers were used in this attack.
Come on, kid, let's get exploring. I say you find some other cards before you take on that guy again.
Right, you say, but you can't take your mind off of Magnus. You take to the air once again, along with Phoenix. You fly up past the jungle area and over towards the mountains. Anomaly
Detected. A voice says from inside your tech suit. What is it? You ask. Zooming in. Your suit zooms in on a little area of mountain, one that looks like it's been entirely taken over by a sort of snow and ice storm. Deity level magic detected, the voice says. Deity level? Ice? Maybe that's exactly what I need, you say to Phoenix. Come on, let's go check it out. I don't know if that's a good idea, but okay. Phoenix flies after you as you zoom towards the mountain as quickly as you can. You soon enter an absolute ice blizzard that swirls around, almost like a tornado, going around and around in circles from wherever the center is. You continue to push through the blast. Would you like to activate energy-based vision? Your suit asks. Yeah, sure. You aren't able to see anything as it is. Your vision changes a little bit, and you suddenly see something ahead of you. Something at the very center of this storm. A collection of energy that looks kind of like like a tiny bear cub or something like that. You press in towards the center of the storm, but slowly ice starts to build up on your suit. Your flight systems jam, and you slowly start to float down towards the ground. When you land, you try to walk forward using all of the strength you can, but the further towards the center you go, the more your systems clog up with ice. Nevertheless, you press on, breaking the ice off when you can, and trudging forward through thicker and thicker snow and ice. When you almost reach the, cub-like creature at the center, it disappears. It just kind of dissipates its energy into the storm, and then the storm slams directly into you, freezing every circuit in your suit. The suit sparks and then shuts down. System failure, the voice says, leaving you completely frozen in place. Beside you, you see that Phoenix has summoned some kind of lizard, a fire lizard. The lizard puts out an area of heat, allowing Phoenix to continue to walk forward. But slowly, you watch the lizard freeze, starting at the tip of its nose, then traveling down the rest of its body. Without its heat, Phoenix freezes in place as well. You think about the other creatures you might have, and you summon your 9-tailed fox card. The card glows in front of you, and then transforms itself into energy. As soon as the fox forms, all of its tails transform into fire, heating up the area around you. You get a glimpse of the little cub creature again, in energy form. It appears in front of the 9-tails creature. Then, it dissipates once again and slams into the fox. Again, the fox begins to freeze, starting with its nose and slowly transferring down through its body until every single one of its tails are frozen in place as well. What is this creature? If it's this powerful, summoning your other fire cards probably won't do a thing. Please,
you say. I just need help. My best friend has been taken, and I think you might have the power I need. Suddenly, the energy reforms in front of you in the shape of a little bear cub. It walks forwards toward you. You heard me? You say. Please, I need your help. I need to save my friend. Hearing your words, the little bear cub floats up in front of your body. Maybe, you say, and you activate your card core. You focus on the creature, and you focus on your card core. Would you like to join me? You ask the creature. The cub tilts its head to the side. Then, the storm suddenly stops. Sunlight returns, and the creature forms itself into a card that floats in front of you and solidifies. Ultimate Freeze. This card gives the user the power to become cold, the essence of cold itself. You connect to the card, and suddenly it's absorbed into your card core. The ice starts to break off of your frozen tech suit. It starts up again. Systems online. Beginning heat protocol. The suit lights up with a small amount of energy, melting the rest of the ice off and warming your body. Phoenix's ice lizard lights up with power as well, blasting all of the ice away and warming up Phoenix. That was really cold. How did you defeat it? Phoenix asks. I don't think I did. I just asked it to help me, and I guess it kind of decided it wanted to. Well, I for one need a bit of a break. Every part of you wants to go battle that alien man again and get Magnus back right away, but your body is tired. Your cards need to replenish their energy, and you need to sleep. Well, I think I have just the thing, you say. You activate your log cabin card. It glows in front of you, swirls around in the form of pure energy, and reforms itself into a tiny log cabin. You walk up to the cabin, open the door, and gesture for Phoenix to enter. As he walks inside, he's blown away. Whoa, some sort of pocket universe or something. This place is amazing. You enter behind him, finding yourself, as usual, in a log cabin much bigger than the one on the outside leads you to believe. A mansion-sized log cabin with everything you could ever imagine. Well, I think it's time to head off to bed, you say. You make your way up the stairs into your bedroom. You deactivate your tech suit, and you crash down on the bed. You pull the blankets up to your chin. You think about Magnus once again. But something inside you tells you that it won't be a problem to get him back. You close your eyes, and almost instantly you feel a sense of relaxation pass over top of your body. Nothing feels as good as laying down after a long, hard day of work. The tension releases from your muscles, from your arms and your legs and your shoulders. You allow your face to soften into a nice sort of half smile. And with each breath, you sink down deeper and deeper into the mattress until your mind begins to wander off to thoughts of new dreams, new magical cards, and new adventures to come. Good night, everyone.